Hey there, 17th of October 2024. I'm Drutter and this is a short gold and silver price update. If you're not familiar with me, very briefly, I am from northern British Columbia, Canada. I've been doing YouTube content creation and then branched out to other platforms later on. Started in 2006. I started with Liberty videos, Ron Paul support videos, and then gold and silver, then branching out into other aspects of Liberty. As legalization happened, I was involved in street activism in Vancouver, trying to keep things going into a corporate monopoly. Unfortunately, that's where they went. I got sort of more out of that. I got heavily shadow banned as a result of my activism there. This channel used to get 5,000 views on any video, even about, here, look at this funny looking plant that came up in my garden or whatever. Now I can get maybe 200 views on a video, even though I have 9,000 subscribers now who supposedly are notified of each video. So there is no way that I can reach new people. So this video is basically for the record and for anyone who happens to be subscribed here. If you manage to see this video and you're not already subscribed, or a friend of mine or whatever, congratulations. You may want to consider subscribing if you're interested in this stuff, because you will not get a chance again. You will not see my videos again, if you are even seeing them now. Anyhow, moving on with the price update. Here's a gold chart, and gold is now today sitting at its all-time high, just under $2,700 US. And that is a nice move up since I started getting into gold when it was in the 3 digits. It was in the 800s and so on. Actually, I was watching it long before that even, but I really started doing content around that time. And gold has, what's it, 2,700 now? So it's more than tripled in American dollars. That's fairly decent over that time frame. And we can look at it now in Canadian dollars. And here is the price of gold in Canadian dollars. 3,700 and some odd number of them now. And it's a 15-year chart, so that's essentially most of the years that I've been doing this channel. In 2010, on the left of the chart there, at about $1,200 Canadian, is when I implored my family to consider putting at least some of their savings into gold bullion. Would have been a triple from that point, or more, I guess. But I don't think anybody listened to me, although my subscribers did listen to me. That was at the beginning of 2009, which I started talking heavily about gold and silver. So gold has been a good store of value. Silver has been more of a bellwether of economic collapse. And there was some troubles in the economy about 12, 13 years ago. And silver reflected that in the price. And we had a physical silver shortage as well, as the price went up to $50 for the second time in history. And of course, people on this channel know that the silver price will not be allowed to break above that $50 point until essentially the economic system is finished. The US dollar has to continue to shine in people's eyes, and so precious metals cannot. Gold, they cannot stop it from being at an all-time high right now, and gold is a little bit harder to manipulate. Silver, they're having a lot more success at suppressing the price and putting a lot of effort into doing so, because when it takes off, it will be the last time silver is ever seen in these 2 digits. And I don't think it's going to stay in the low 3 digits either. So that's just my thoughts on silver. But gold has been a great store of value in whatever currency, because all currencies are losing value. And that is why I recommended 15 plus years ago for people to put away a little bit of gold and silver bullion. Real quick look at this silver chart here. This is logarithmic and it goes back to about 2004. So it's a 20-year chart and it's logarithmic, so it shows the price proportional moves, not just nominal moves. And we can see that we are getting very close to a breakout in silver. It looks very bullish at this is a 6-month candle, so we can look back several years and see that silver was $50 in 2011, documented that. In fact, I was live recording a video at that exact peak moment. You can check that out if you want. But since then we've had a massive bear market, and it lasted longer than anyone thought, but it looks like it's coming back toward the bull side of things again, having bottomed in about 2020 or so with the financial collapse with COVID and such. And so now we're just about to break past $32 US, which makes it look like it's probably going to test that $50 mark fairly soon, with gold breaking out and with silver in other currencies breaking out to new all-time highs. It looks like it is going to break out in the American dollar as well, and then all hell, of course, will break loose, because that's expected only to happen when the end of the current financial system happens. It does look like we're getting very close to that. Briefly want to mention that I recently had a surgery. I mentioned it a couple of months ago in a video and saying I'd be away for a little while, so that was successful. The ablation, they go in through your leg and go up into your heart. They burn different parts of the inside of your heart to cause it to beat differently. And so I've recovered from the surgery. My heart is beating differently. That is both a good and a bad thing. It feels a little bit awkward. It's kind of clunky and it's faster than it used to be. But it did get rid of a lot of the arrhythmia I was having. I was having atrial fibrillation and other arrhythmias. Those are quite dangerous, quite risky, and debilitating. It just destroys your life. So for 3 years I've been dealing with that, on top of the nerve or other whatever it was issues that started in 2016 inexplicably. And so I still don't have a proper diagnosis for that, but the heart issue is now partially taken care of. I still have heart failure, unfortunately, and the arrhythmias may return and I may need more surgery, but at least I'm off of the daily dose of heart medication that I was on, which had horrible side effects, and you can't take it forever either, so this really had to get done, I guess. And so I just wanted to thank you for staying tuned, and for anyone who sent an email or left a comment on my last video wishing me well. Thank you very much. And lastly, on the gold and silver topic, I want to mention that the gold to silver ratio is 85 approximately right now. So 85 silver ounces will buy you a gold ounce approximately. And the historical ratio has gone up to above 100 or 120, I think, somewhere in there. And it has gone down in the past to close to parity in history at times, but definitely down below 15 or even 10 to 1. So we are not anywhere near the top of a bull market, that's for sure. Usually at the top of bull markets we see that number come way down toward 10 or even less. We're now at 85. It can possibly go up to 100 or 120 or so during a really bad bear market. So we're closer to a bear market situation right now, actually, even though silver's breaking out and looks like it's about to go to 50 and then possibly test that and break through. So times are getting more interesting. It's maybe a good time to be back and doing videos. I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.